Let's play. Shadowlair slums. Okay. So nothing is gonna top us. It's a good song. I remember nothing. Find innocence. Find innocence. Who is you? Find innocence. She is innocent, right? No, innocence is the guy, the boy that we saved, or the young man. Intervene in the attack on the prisoner train. Okay. Yeah, I stopped here just before we went there. Hey, Mary.
Roy, can I do something for you?
No, let's go. It's nothing.
Trying to remember. Okay. So we have two is the gun, one is hand grenades. Traps is 6. Nail gun, health generation is 5. Fluid, yeah, don't use that. One, 2, 3, and 4. What are they? Energy shield, okay. And 3. Electric card, okay.
Why do you worry so much about that child? Is he your apprentice?
No, I met him in the camp. He was lost and in real trouble. We escaped together. I guess that made us get closer to each other.
I see. Even if I don't really understand why you're doing all this for him. You're taking a lot of risks just for someone you escaped with. Are you sleeping with him?
Mary, not every human relationship is about sleeping with people. You can appreciate someone without doing that, especially with a kid.
Does that mean no?
Fuck yeah, that means no.
It's a bit strange because, you know, we are helping her. And she, I don't think she's much older than the other guy, if at all. Anyway. Find innocence. Is that him?
Hey. Hi, what can I get you? Can I see what you got in stock?
No. I want to see if he has any, how much money do you have? 3, 8. Get some of them. Perhaps. Okay. Should be okay, right? Do you have anything to sell? Nah. Oh wait, forgot.
Hey. Hi, what can I get you? I heard the Resistance is planning to attack a Technomancer convoy. You know if the kid who was with me the other day is with them?
You know, I don't actually follow their every move with bated breath. But seems to me he actually was with them, yeah. They said something about freeing prisoners.
The kid must have thought his parents might be in there. But it reeks of a suicide operation.
Wasn't supposed to overhear their discussion, but I know where the attack took place. I can take you there. I owe you.
Hey Maggie, welcome to stream. What for more? What? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I'm with you.
Cold day today. Well, cold night. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, that's rude. Don't know yet. I don't know what's the temperature on Mars. Of course, that's not what you're talking about. I think it's about 19 degrees now. I'm talking about inside the house. Stupid moron. He's also attacking me with that area of effect magic.
I didn't think the Technomancers looked after prisoner transport. How did the boy get mixed up in all that?
The Technomancers gained power at the end of the war. Now the right question is, what aren't they involved in? As for why Innocence does what he does, he's trying to understand what happened to his parents, and he's also pretty idealistic. He believes in the Resistance.
How can you believe in people who don't even have any special powers? He's gotta be really naive.
Maybe, but I think it's more that he really believes in their ideas.
Their ideas are obviously dangerous and make trouble.
I was waiting for her to stop talking. 25C is very good. We don't have that temp now. I have a very yeah, always take a hat with me. You know, for the extra defense. Actually, I'm not sure what's the normal temperature for this season, but for this time of the year. But I think I'm close to that. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm sure the dog appreciates it, or at least it likes it. What am I doing here? Okay, I have to go that way. What are these random explosions? Oh no, it doesn't get that cold over here. At least not in March. By here I mean where I live, not Greece in general. Some parts of Greece are very cold. Yeah, I wish. Cannot stand very hot weather. My perfect temperature for outside is between 19 and 26. But that's like 2 weeks per year. No, 4 weeks. Sorry, I'm fighting now, so I cannot check the messages. Whew. Well, basically I agree with what you say, so... Yeah. Right, where are we? And where are we going? Going that way. Ah, come on. No, funny thing is, in all my life, even though I own mobile phones since the mid-90s, I only had once a Nokia phone, and that was a Windows phone. So basically after Microsoft acquired Nokia's mobile phone business. I don't know. Why is he still alive? Finally. Yeah, I never had anything against them, but they were so popular in the late 90s and early 2000s that it made me sick, and I didn't want to have one. I don't know if that makes any sense. Same reason why up till a few years ago, when I used to have money, I never bought a Samsung phone, although Samsung phones are very popular here. Yeah, I never had an iPhone. Always preferred, well, at first I preferred Ericsson, then Philips, then Sony Ericsson, then Sony. Oh, I don't doubt they are good phones, but it's really not why I get the phone. No, let me rephrase that. I don't get a phone just if it is good. I also get a specific model if I like how it looks, how it feels, and how it makes me feel.
Got one. Right! Hey! Innocence! Innocence! Innocence!
The upgrade, what do you mean?
Shit, Charity. It was a disaster. The kid was arrested.
I'm sorry, Roy. He seemed like a real nice kid, really. The attack was stupid, but I already knew it didn't work.
You got a lot of good information, apparently.
Some young person came here to hide just after. Judy. She told me what happened. And there's also someone sniffing around your place. A girl works for the General.
That'd be Devotion. She's his right-hand man, armed, from what I understand.
My poor Roy. You have to decide. You're going to need allies if you want to help the boy. And seems I doubt the Resistance can put up with honor and vice versa. You should go talk to the two women. See what they suggest.
The lady's right, Roy. We need allies, especially with all these people after us.
The lady's always right, Sugar. Go find the two girls. You'll see what they have to say.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't. Last time I had a contract with a mobile phone company was well, with a telephone. Well, you know what I mean. It was probably 20 years ago. I don't like contracts. They annoy me because I feel restricted even when I get, you know, tons of free calls or whatever. So I don't use them. I haven't used a contract, I think, for about 20 years. So I think right about when you bought your first phone, I had my last contract. Yep. That's one of the reasons why I don't have those PlayStation Plus and Xbox, whatever it is. I don't know. I can't stand. Even my internet connection is without a contract. Oh, this looks good. Yep. I understand that. Alright, let's choose an upgrade path. This is good. I think I might finish it tonight. If not tonight, definitely next Friday when it is the next session for this game. I think that we are at the last chapter, or we are about to enter the last chapter. Okay, choose a side. Yeah, I think this mission is the last of the penultimate chapter. You know, the information I'm giving you is also based on the internet. with sites like how long to beat and all that. And I found myself in 95% of the games, my time is way longer than what they say. Because I tend to go slower, explore a bit more, try to enjoy the experience more than trying to beat the game as soon as possible. I never finished Resident Evil 4. I stopped playing at the first quick time event when there was a huge rock coming after you. I'm talking about the original PC release back in 2005, whatever it was. Alright, let's see. There's a side. To go there, it's not far away. Let's save. Actually, let's save later. Are you talking about the remake or the original? Because the original kind of sucks in terms of graphics.
Hi. Wanna see my merchandise?
Show me what you got.
The original release on the PC was terrible. There are QuickTime events which showed button presses of a gamepad. I don't remember which one. Even if you played with mouse and keyboard. That was so stupid. Or something like that. I don't remember the details now. It's been so many years. Plus, the game had no shadows. The textures were low res. The game looked terrible. The game looked like an average game, PC game from the late 90s. Yeah, 2004. No, the PC release looked bad. I'm telling you, it looked like a decade old. Or something. And we are talking about a time when PC games at least advanced so quickly in terms of graphics. I know I remember hearing about an upgrade to the game, but I never tried it.
Greetings, Mr. Temperance. I've been ordered to see if you've thought things over.
It's not really a good time. One of my friends,
We know, so the General has a proposal for you. He can save the young man if you decide to work for him. The Technomancers aren't strong enough yet to counter his decisions. Join us and he'll live. On the other hand, I have to warn you that after saving him, we'll have to leave Shadowlair for a mission in Green Hope.
That's an interesting proposal. Can you remind me what it's all about again? What does the General expect from us?
The General wants you to join the group he wants to put together to stop the Technomancers from getting more power. In exchange for your help, and in particular for your participation in what he wants to do with Green Hope, he'll have the child freed.
It's a big decision. I need a little bit more time to think it over.
All right, come back and see me when you've made up your mind.
Yeah, what I remember, I never played any other version, but what I remember is that the GameCube version from videos looked better than the original PC version, even though the GameCube version was released before the PC version. Ah, I have to go back to Faith. Damn it. That is, yeah, I agree with you.
It's my hero. What can I do for you?
Later.
Roy! I'm happy to see you. Even if Marco doesn't agree, I know we'll need you.
Like you needed innocence.
Please, hear me out. You can't imagine how sorry I am about his arrest, but he wanted to take part in the attack. I think maybe we can help him escape when they decide to execute him. With your help, I'm sure we can do it. You know how important our ideas are to him. Marco didn't welcome you right, and he's still suspicious of you, but he's not the only one who makes decisions around here. Let's save him together, and then you can join us. We'll leave for Green Hope as soon as we free him. We hope we can weaken the Technomancers there.
That girl looks like she really believes what she's saying. But who is she?
That's Judy, one of the leaders of the Resistance. They're the people who are fighting against the politics here, and especially against the omnipotence of the Technomancers.
But you're one, and so am I. Do they hate us? Maybe we should say no. Once they've used us, they'll surely kill us.
I swear that won't happen. You're not like the ones who rule us. We're crushing the people of Aurora.
Yeah, no idea about different content between them. Right, so we have to pick a side basically. Either we go the rebels or we go the army. The thing is that both the rebels and the army claim to be against the Technomancers. The Technomancers in this game are basically something like mages, wizards, the Mages Guild or something. Yeah, after we saved her, she was just completely in ruins, her clothes. Yeah, I don't know if they are though. I mean, in the game. I have to say, I like how this woman looks. Although that's probably partly because she reminds me of someone. Oh no. Jedis are the technomancers, the mages. And both the rebels and the army hate them. Yeah, they do, don't they? Although I think the textures are better. So do I help the rebels or the army? Or general? Here's the thing. It's gonna be easier to deal with the rebels if they try to stab me in the back than with the army. So yeah, I'll go with the rebels. Or not. But I need to save the kid.
What do you do exactly?
We fight against the corrupt Aurora government. A government that doesn't hesitate to kill the people it just won the war with. A government that oppresses the people and leaves all the decisions in the hands of the technomancers. You've seen the poverty, all the checkpoints, how cruel they are. We're fighting to change all that. To restore freedom and pride to the people of Aurora. With your help, we can do it. We'll free innocents and go to Green Hope to ruin those monsters' plans.
No, I'm gonna help them. The rebels, I mean.
Alright, I'll join you if you do everything you can to get innocents out.
Thank you, Roy. Here, Innocence left his diary at the HQ. I think he'd prefer you to have it.
Yeah, they do, don't they? And I don't like that. Because that's... yeah. Kind of bullshit. What the frick? They are going to execute them? This kid has no luck.
There must be a way to stop them. We've got to get him out of there.
Judy, we tried everything. We even thought about an all-out attack, but look at that. Those bastards have a machine gun. They must know we're here.
We can't just stand here.
We never thought they'd bring out something like that. The second we get in the yard, we're dead meat. That's exactly what they're expecting. I'm sorry.
This kid at the beginning of the game.
Lend us an ear, boys, lend us an ear to the whispers of dead who've been wronged. Oh, lend us a tear, girls, lend us a tear. We're the last to give voice to their song. The walls of Aurora, like drums stretched before us, we rise to their glorious beat. So pick up your blades and sharpen your courage until they know defeat.
Wow, they killed him.
I've read this diary that Innocence kept, which Judy's given to me. Everything he went through since he got to camp is in it. His story's touching, even if I realize he didn't understand just how much his pity was wasted on the bastards we came across. He talked about the people he met, what we did. He even wrote whole pages on what I did since he started following Marco. I knew the Resistance had good sources, but I didn't think he'd hear about me stopping the serial killer. Nor that Mary, who he'd just caught a glimpse of back in the camp, was with me now. In fact, I was a bit embarrassed to realize that I was the hero of the book. Maybe that's why I feel kind of obliged to keep it going. Because even if he's dead, a hero and a martyr, the story is far from over. We're here. Greenhope. You know, it's not that different from what I've seen in other places. A dusty old hydroponics farm, crumbling under the wind and the war. When you think of everyone who died here for this. What a miserable place. The name hardly reflects its condition.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Lots of people died here, taking it or defending it. It was a real slaughterhouse. But we can't stay here. Marco's waiting for us in the eastern part of the town. We have to move.
Oh man, I'm so annoyed that we lost the kid. As I said, what? I lost Mary too? That kid had no luck. At the beginning of the game, we saved his life because he was a prisoner and he was about to get raped. And we intervened and saved him. And kept saving him up to this point when he got executed. Very annoyed, man. I'm very annoyed that that happened. I didn't want him to die. I think the game has at least two different endings. Actually, I think it has more than two because there is a karma in the game. And obviously I haven't played this game before, but the sequel has several endings. So yeah. Anyway, let's check. Go to the resistance camp in the district in ruins. It's not far enough. It's not far away. I have only played the first Mass Effect, so please be careful about spoilers.
The access looks blocked for the moment. The access looks blocked for the moment.
Cannot go there. I guess I have to go to the village. Cannot go to the village. All right. What am I missing? And where is everybody? This place looks deserted. Yeah, I can hear sandstorm. Well, I can hear the wind. What's going on here? Ah! Controllers too?
Fucking slackers! They should never be left wandering around the village anyway. Gotta leash train them. Stealing our stocks. Maybe we should have mentioned we wanted tamed mutants, not a bunch of wild beasts or damn robbers. We should just make an example of them. Kill them! That's all they deserve!
I remember there used to be a mouse. Computer mouse. With a built-in fan.
Yes? You want something?
What can you tell me about the mutants here?
But they still complain, but we're used to it. It's true, we should maybe give them a little bit more food. They do good work when they want. I say a mutant is like a cow. If you want it to work well and give you milk, you got to feed it. But there's guys here who don't particularly like the mutants.
You know that the crops were destroyed?
Of course I heard about it. The moles apparently... That's a weird story. Moles just don't go into human structures. They got to smell the water, see? And here, all the water from the crops is recovered in small canals, just below the surface. They shouldn't be able to smell it.
I'm pretty sure there was.
I gotta go. Bye.
I'm pretty sure of that. I don't know anyone, but...
Bloody vermin! Fucking slackers! They should never be left wandering around the village anyway. Gotta leash train them. Stealing our stocks. Maybe we should have mentioned we wanted tamed mutants, not a bunch of wild beasts or damn robbers. We should just make an example of them. Kill them. That's all they deserve. Bloody vermin. Fucking Hi. Sorry, but it's not exactly a good day for us. What's going on? Those bloody mutants stole some of our food. Not like we produce much anyway. It's going to make things really hard. They deserve to get put down, damn animals. As if they didn't have enough with what we give them. I can go see them, work this thing out. That would be great. We need to get back what they stole and punish them. We can't let them get away with it. But, if you could avoid killing them, just teach them a lesson. I got a bit carried away earlier, but we need the labor.
Roy, I find this man a little too extreme. Maybe we should try to know more before we do anything.
I'll do my best.
Quicking themselves off. That sounds like a masturbation joke. I don't think you can. Can you? Yeah. Let's keep it out of this place.
Did man go to Camp 19? Did he escape?
How do you know that?
We know because we had friends there. We are from Abundance. We were. Thank you for helping them. Many died, but some joined Aurora. They are content. They are treated better. We are proud to meet the man who helped the mutants. Will he help us, too? It's almost like Abundance here.
What are you talking about?
You must speak to the Chief. He will tell you. He knows Aurora better. He comes from Aurora.
All right, I'll go see him. Can we talk about something else? You say you belonged to Abundance before. How is that possible?
We already worked at Green Hope before the war. During the fighting, we helped carry bags. When the fighting stopped, we hid. We hoped Aurora would be better. But we were wrong. It may be better in other places, but not here.
You must know Green Hope really well.
We know some things, yes, but the men learned quickly. They do not need to learn from us.
Huh. Too bad. I'm sure you know more than you're saying.
We don't know how to know if we know more or less than the men think we know.
Forget it.
I think from the Conheads I have seen like one scene or something. I don't know much about them.
I'm going. See ya.
Can we do something?
Where are you from?
We are from Good Source, far from here.
Yeah, I see where Good Source is. Pretty amazing, actually. Why'd they bring you here?
We know hydroponics. Good Source is like Green Hope. So they brought us here to do the same work.
I didn't know they were using you as specialists. Guild's making progress. You know Green Hope well? Can you tell me about it?
We do not know it. Only the men know. But we want to answer. Yes, Green Hope has a very old canal system that is very efficient. Better than the others we know. Maybe the best. Very interesting. We may be able to make the same for man in other places now.
Yeah. That's with can't remember his name now. Ghostbusters, Blues Brothers, Gross Point Blank. Wow, can't remember his name.
How's it going with the villagers?
Not very good, but it is not our fault. They do not give us food. We work a lot, but without food it is difficult. So we ask, and they hit us. We ask for more, but we are hungry.
I see.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd. That's in the Coneheads, right?
How can we help the man? Where are you from? You from Aurora?
Yes. The one man sees before him belongs to Aurora, and always belonged. We came from Shadowlair in a train with others to work here. But we regret. In the city we ate our fill. The men fed us. Here they throw us some leaves. They throw leaves at us, nothing more. Here we die of hunger and must work as much or more.
What do you do exactly? What do they get you to do?
We had to move man corpses, put them in trains for the city, and repair broken canals, and carry bags, and plant grain, and...
I think I see. You do a bit of everything.
Oh no, we decide nothing.
Oh, that's cool. That's an extra reason for me to want to watch it.
Gotta go. Bye-bye. Where did you put what you stole?
The mutants must eat too, like the men. They have enough to eat.
Explain yourself.
The men were given much stock by the guild, very much, to eat and sow. They also received the mutants, us, for help, but they gave us nothing to eat. The mutants must eat too, otherwise we die, like the men. They have enough to eat. Why do they give us nothing?
Okay, I get it. I know you need to eat. Maybe I can help you balance things up a bit.
We do not understand. You are a man.
Yes, I'm aware of that, thanks. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll see you already ate what you took. I'll probably have to tell them that I punished you too, but you'll have to play along.
This is unexpected, man. If you do this, you will be saving us, and...
Yes?
Many of us are sick, as we have not had food for a long time, and... May the man forget me. I should not ask for more than what he has already given us.
Well, just tell me about it instead of beating around the bush.
If the man could also find us some medicine, it would be very, very kind.
I'll see what I can find.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. So is it that good? Is it approaching Idiocracy? Because I consider Idiocracy one of the best movies ever. Although very, 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 very depressing. Okay.
Took care of your problem.
Really?
Sorry, I couldn't get the food back. They'd already eaten it all.
Oh, shit. We're gonna be struggling for months to make that up. We're really gonna have to tighten our belts.
You still got enough to survive. You'll get by.
All the same, those filthy animals need to be taught a lesson so they don't start again. If we let them get away with it once, they'll think they can do anything.
Done deal. I took care of it. It won't do that again.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you, I suppose.
So you're saying that the universe, the Idiocracy universe, they would greatly respect the Coneheads. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I don't think Lawrence of Arabia is anyone's Lawrence of Arabia now. At least below a certain age. I'm pretty sure younger people than you don't even know that movie. Or the actual person, but you know.
There is the man again. Do you have the medicine?
Yeah, but here, keep it to yourselves. If anyone sees you have it, you'll get in big trouble.
Of course, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. The man is great and generous. Accept this gift. We all contribute, so we can thank you.
Thank you. Ah, I almost forgot. I lied to the villagers. You're not supposed to have any food and you've been punished. Be convincing.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Do you know anything about the Technomancers?
Those magic men don't come here, but we know that they are digging. We've carried equipment to where they dig. They are looking for something in the ground. We think they are looking for traces of the first men.
Colonists?
Yes. Green Hope is old. It is said that part of the canals date from that time. That is what makes it rich.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
That sounds so depressing.
I heard about a shadow line being built around here. You know anything about that?
Yes. Some of our people are used there, but we have heard nothing more of them. It is a very bad place to work. There would seem to be others working in the sun. Not just us. Men, too. But that's crazy. Nobody would do that.
The Technomancers were carrying out experiments on mutation. Have you heard anything about that?
No, man. Those of ours who went to Shadow Lane have not come back. May the sun receive them, and the shadow forgive them.
Where are you from?
Most of us came here at the same time as the men from Aurora, sent by the Guild to work here, to rebuild the structures, carry loads, help in the fields. Before, we were in Shade Valley, and others were in Shadowlair. We belong to the Guild. They send us where they want. Some were already here, from Abundance.
Any info on Green Hope?
It's a place where a lot of men died. When we arrived, there were still bodies, and holes everywhere. Many broken things. The ground is rich, but it's a place of death. Never at peace now. The ground has tasted blood, and it will want more. But that is merely what we think.
I'm not against modern movies, but I'm much more picky than I used to.
I have to go. Bye.
Roy, I can't get Innocence's last moments out of my head. I feel so guilty. But, I'm sorry. I know you've got more on your mind than my feelings. What can I do for you?
I wanted to know, what's Marco's problem with me?
Marco lost his family in the Technomancer's jail. Like all of us. Of course, that's not really a good enough reason, but he can be very hard. He doesn't forgive easily, and basically for him, all Technomancers are executioners.
I'd love a photo of this jacket. Perhaps if you could possibly upload it on your Instagram.
If you want my opinion, it's mostly because he's completely paranoid and he's scared of losing his place as head of the Resistance, or of being in someone else's shadow.
If that's what you think, why ask me?
You're not like him. You get along well anyway?
It's true we don't always agree on things, but we do have the same vision, Roy. And that vision is far more important than our differences.
Yeah, I understand. How did you become part of the Resistance?
I didn't get here by chance, anyway. It was a choice. My choice. When I got back from the war, I saw what was going on here, and I didn't wait a second. I got together with my former war buddies, who were as angry as me, and we made ourselves a little cell. Then Marco got in touch with us, so we could join forces. You know the rest.
I see. It can't have been easy. He wasn't with you long, but I'd like you to tell me what he did while he was here.
I'd love to. Right at the start, Marco asked him to carry messages. It sounds easy, but it can be dangerous. He did really well. He got fake IDs to groups being hunted by the Technomancers, couriered authorizations, and even resistance tracks.
What else did he do?
Marco ended up trusting him and recognized his bravery. He asked him to infiltrate the military base. We needed to contact certain soldiers without being seen. And he's how we learned about the train, too. Even if I almost regret it. I really liked him, Roy. He was both fragile and full of strength. He wore his name well, which is not something you see too often.
Thanks for telling me all that, Judy. It's good to hear what he did with you and that he was among friends.
Yeah, sounds cool, man. I'll check it again later. Perhaps I just forgot about it.
Where do you come from, Judy?
I was born in Valombra. Ever been there? It's a pretty small city. Life's good there. I came to Shadowlair to join up. I stayed here a bit, long enough to learn how to use a weapon, and then I went to the front. Since I got back, I've gotten to know the place better.
You like this place?
To be perfectly honest, I went into shock when I first got here. The social disparities are way different from back home. But in the end, I understood that Shadowlair is a fantastic melting pot.
What does the Resistance really stand for?
At first, we were just about fighting a government that had betrayed its own by assassinating the militia. But later, other ideas started popping up. There was especially the fact that the people should be able to choose their dowser and representatives, so crimes like that would never happen again. They say that on Earth, that's what it was like in lots of countries.
Seems almost crazy, but it's a beautiful idea. With regularly elected representatives, the people would be sure to gain more freedom.
And imagine how things would change. No more bosses on one side, proletariat on the other. There would only be responsible citizens. Roy, together we can unseat the tyranny of the Dowser's dictatorship and create a new society. It won't be easy, but is there anything more worth fighting for? You shouldn't get me started. You'll never shut me up now. Let's talk about something else.
You said you were in the war.
Yeah, I wanted to enlist. I didn't just want to stay in Valombra with everyone else fighting. So I figured I'd become a soldier too, to defend Aurora.
What corps were you in?
I was in the Rangers, and I got lucky. Lots of us got taken prisoner real early, but I trained hard, and I was pretty good at it. So I only got back to Shadowlair after the fighting was over. Pretty much about the time of the Battle of Green Hope. I would have been sent out again, I figure, if Abundance hadn't asked for the ceasefire. And you?
Right, man. Enjoy, have fun. See you next time. Bye.
Fought on a few different shadow lines as a grunt. Nothing special. The war and all its shit-covered glory.
But with skills like yours, you could have been a lot more, couldn't you? I guess you wanted to keep a low profile. I get that.
Did you ever go to Green Hope?
No, during the war I wasn't in the sector. Before, well, that was Abundance. Heard what happened here, of course, but I guess you know as much as me.
I never met a woman like you before. So full of passion and so beautiful.
No, don't.
I wasn't expecting that. But, thank you, Roy. I don't know if I'm beautiful or not, but as for the passion, that part's true. I think I'm kind of proud of it. But what are you telling me that for?
Yeah, Roy.
It's what I think, that's all. And I felt like saying it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. You're not that bad either. But I don't think this is really the place to talk about that kind of thing, is it?
I wanted to ask you.
Alright, that took a while. So, can you actually go to the camp now? Don't know. Let's explore a bit here. Might find something.
It's closed.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to open it.
It's closed.
Oh, they attacked me. Wonder why they attacked. Okay. I guess we're heading back to the village now. Or not. Let's see if we'll get out here. Interesting. So when you get him the last hit, he does something that kills and hits everyone near him. Okay, cannot go there. go back to the villains. I wonder if now I'll be able to access that part. There's a merchant.
Hey, a new face. On your way to rebuild the farm? Need equipment?
Show me what you have to sell.
With pleasure.
You're not a farmer.
True. That a problem?
Not at all. Takes all kinds. Well, maybe you'd be ready to help me.
What's wrong?
Since I've been here, things have been getting worse and worse. I'm supposed to replant all the crops, but everything's being destroyed by the molds. It's impossible to grow anything. So we're short of everything. But we should already have our first harvest since we got here. But nobody's doing a thing. They're too scared.
Are they afraid of the moles?
It's pretty basic, but I'll help you.
Thank you. That's real good of you. Got to say, there aren't really any guards here to help us.
Where's the field?
I'll mark it on your map if you like. There. More for you to tell me. As far as I'm concerned, things are at a standstill.
Might not be the best subject. You been here a long time?
Well, not really. I got here when our troops left, after the war. We were sent out here to rebuild, to make the farm productive.
I gotta go. See ya.
It's the same place, we can go there. Oh wait, I saw something there. Okay, sympathy for the farmer is closer. Can do that. What the f- Wow. Guys, help! Yes, one. Oh no. Stuck. Oh, I like this. Okay, it's a bit gamey, but I think I deserve one game battle. Thanks for the support, guys.
Shit, we can't stay here. They'll see us. Calm down. Try to look relaxed. Joe will be back soon. He'll tell us how many guys there are inside, and then we can go.
These men are part of the group. We have to hurry. Marco's waiting for us. I'm sure we'll have to take part in the operation.
Do you know any of the details?
No. Marco got here before us. He must have thought up the plan based on what he saw here.
Later. I have some other things to do now.
So, any news?
Yeah, I killed the moles that were infesting your fields. You can go back to work.
Thank you so much. And not just for me. The whole village thanks you. Here, take this.
Thanks. Bye.
What did he give us? Daddy zero. Okay, I was hoping for something more. 20 is not bad, I guess. And more importantly, we got experience. So can go for how soon to upgrade? Another 4,000. Mother, father. Close. As much as knowing Mary was, she was more competent in fighting. Although, perhaps it's a level up thing, I don't know.
Hey, Roy. I heard about the kid. I'm real sorry.
Roy, I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry about the boy. I know that he was like an apprentice to you.
Thanks, Mary. That's nice of you.
Getting cold.
I was wondering... Have you already come here to Greenhope?
No, never. I heard about it, of course. The battles here were so big. Abundance didn't want to lose the place. It was such a key part of their strength. But that's all. I think I can tell you now. I was born here, in Shadowlair. It didn't take long for the Source to find me. I think you had already left. Or I was too young, and you were too old for us to be together.
What? Who said anything about us being together?
How did you end up in Abundance in that case?
My master at the time had to go fight, of course, and he wanted to take me with him. The Source wanted to refuse, but he had tremendous influence. I found myself on a battlefield, and I was horribly afraid. I think I panicked, and we were separated.
In the end, you went through what lots of other soldiers went through too. You were just luckier. Let's get back to my other questions. Why not talk to me about it?
I was afraid you'd abandon me to the Source. Of course, there are good masters there, but there are also... Anyway, I often served them when I was very young.
Wow, this game. I should have what?
Listen, I'm sorry, Mary. I know some girls are abused, but... Anyway, it's over now. You're free of them. How did you end up in Abundance in that case?
My master at the time had to go fight, of course.
Yeah, let's hear that
and
again.
he wanted to take me with him. The Source wanted to refuse, but he had tremendous influence. I found myself on a battlefield, and I was horribly afraid. I think I panicked, and we were separated.
Go on, I'm listening.
I was so afraid I fell into a trench. Some men from Abundance came towards me. They were laughing. I think they liked the look of me. And then their officer showed up. It was Sean. He seemed really strict. In fact, he was furious with his men. He helped me get up and kept me near him. I know that he had to fight to keep me. That's why he was sent from the front, and ended up in Camp 19.
You must have a virtue name. Mary's not your real name, is it?
Right. I was called Mercy, but the name no longer means anything to me. Even if Sean used me, he helped me live again. He stopped me from going insane. He's the one who called me Mary. Just like the rags I'm wearing, I want to keep the name.
I understand. I'm not gonna lecture you about changing your name.
Things are a bit messed up.
Let's get back to my other questions. I want to tell you something else. Later, Mary.
Don't know if I should take her or the other one. Judy. The thing is, Mary is better at fighting. Let's keep Judy for now.
Well, I was expecting a technomancer, and here we have two. Two for the price of one. I hope neither of you is planning on stabbing me in the back.
Who would I betray you to? The Source is after me too, just like Roy.
Judy has vouched for you, Roy. She thinks that with your help, we can save the kid.
Kid?
I heard he died despite everything. I know you were close. I imagine it gives you a good reason to fight on our side. Revenge is a powerful force. Regardless, we've got work here. A lot of work. And it's time to get down to it.
Here? Really? There are two of our people who look like they're keeping an eye on something, but what's so special about Greenhope, apart from the mass grave?
As you know, we are mainly trying to counter the Technomancers. But through prisoners that were freed during the attack on the train, we found out they'd opened a worksite in the camp. They said a large group came here and seemed real excited. Seeing as they're only interested in power, there's got to be something here that could make them powerful. We can't let them have it, so we're going to destroy the site. There's a gas line crossing it. Open the right valve, and boom.
It's a pretty simple approach, but no matter. I'll take care of that.
I'm listening.
How did you come to join the Resistance? Were you in the militia too?
No, I wasn't in the militia. I thought the alliance with the Technomancers was too risky. I figured it would end badly, but I had no idea that it would end this badly. A lot of my friends were in it though. People who really believed in what Wisdom promised. That after the war, if the militia helped beat Abundance, he'd change the people's status. In fact, to be honest, I was already in a protest movement. I organized meetings even before the war was declared. I already wanted to change things then. Obviously, when the militia got almost wiped out after the victory, I understood we had to do more than just have meetings, and I created the Resistance.
So he created the Resistance.
I'm listening.
You got drafted during the war, I suppose.
Yeah, and I fought too, but I was lucky. I was part of the reserve troops. We mostly took care of logistics. I wasn't in any skirmishes. Most of the troops were in front.
You need three more to get expert. Don't really use. This is just completely useless to me. All I wanted is this one. So this could be useful. Yeah, let's go with that. Sabotage is that way. Okay. Alright, let's use Jodie for a bit more. Yeah, Judy sucks. She's alive for like 2 seconds. I don't know if I should go. Let's go this way. want to see if there's anything to pick up here. I like how it said the quick save not authorized. So dark here. I think she played better this time. She fought better. One day I'm gonna have a haircut. Okay, I'm quite curious what's that way.
So that's it. A whole mess of pre-turmoil artifacts. Kind of explains the Technomancer's excitement.
Do you think they're the reason for the fighting at Green Hope?
The Technomancers love stuff from before the catastrophe. If they knew it was here before the war, that's completely possible.
This is horrifying. How could anyone send so many hundreds of people to their deaths for a few pieces of twisted metal?
They keep hoping to find something to control people and increase their power in these bits of metal. And most of the time, they do.
I like his voice. I assume that was the sabotage you did. Whenever I see the name Marco, I think of Polo. It would be so much better if, both in this and the sequel, there's like a small arrow or GPS or something pointing. Even like in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, something so that you don't have to check the map if you're not good with remembering the places. That would have been nice.
So, how's the job going? Did you find the gas line and the valve?
Yep.
Yes, the site's been destroyed. They might try to start digging again, but it'll take them months to clear all that away.
Perfect. I have to admit I didn't expect you to be so efficient. Seems Judy was right. Thanks for joining the fight. We have to get together with other members of the Resistance in the agricultural zone. Apparently some of them have some interesting information. I'd like you to come along.
All right, I'll go.
Agricultural zone, huh? $10,000, is that gonna be enough? No, it's not. I think we had a single digit, not single digit, 4 digits experience. At the meeting point. Okay, let's save. I want to speak to... Oh, Mary. Okay. Also, where was that part? I think that was the last part before we made the decision. Let's talk to her.
Roy, I've given a great deal of thought about what you said to me. How it's for me to decide who I offer myself to. I mean, I really like you.
What?
You're really nice to me, and for the first time, when I'm with you, I feel like I'm not just something men wish to devour. If you want to, I mean, I certainly would. But I don't mean just physically. I want to be with you, truly.
I also had the option for maybe later. Doesn't feel right. Can we escape it? No. I have to make... I don't know. I assume that if we go there, we won't have access to anyone else. Judy. I don't know. She seems like a nice kid. Well, that's the problem. She's like, in the game, like, what, half my age? This is not right. I don't know. if this was real, right? I don't think I would say yes. Especially if I had another one that could be the one. But of course this is a game, so yeah, sure, why not?
You're not just saying that to save your own skin anymore. I've been hoping this would happen.
Feels weird. Feels weird. What happened? Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. Okay. Well, at least it was less cringy than... actually, it wasn't cringy, the actual connection. I mean, in the Technomancer, the one I had, my character, you know, full body armor, looking like mechs, that was weird. Alright, so what does this mean for the game? Oh, so you cannot have Judy, so it's one or the other. Well, in that case, let's take her with us or not? No, let's not. I don't want her to die or anything. Shadow cancel. Okay. On the other hand, I doubt she'll die, right? No, let's keep her. Let's have some variety in the battles. Wait. When did I save? Where is that? Well, let's try this. Quite curious now. Yeah, save that one. Yeah. And load. I'll try the other one with Rudy, whatever. Judy.
I'm glad we see things the same way when it comes to our enemies.
What do you mean?
We don't need to kill the ones we fight and beat. I think that's a real strength.
Life on Mars is too precious to kill everyone who comes looking for trouble. How can you make things better with a pile of corpses?
There's that too. Very true.
I wanted to know, what do you think of our Dowser?
To be honest, during the war he was my hero. He was incredible, an amazing strategist, and he gave us hope when we thought we were goners. At the time he made us so many promises. Then he went and broke them all. I really thought he was going to give the people more freedom. That's why we fought so hard.
Freedom.
All that to take out the militia as soon as we got back from the front.
Talking about George Michael's song.
Now I hate him.
I understand completely. Even if I was in camp when he became the Dowser, I felt the hope he brought, and I saw the despair when I got back.
Thank you, Roy. That's it exactly. But let's change the subject. This is depressing. Yes?
I wanted to know,
Okay, I guess not.
I wanted to ask you.
I like her more, I think, than Mary. Mary is too childish. Let's keep this open then. By childish, I mean like she feels like she's very young. Not you know, not underage or anything. It's just too young for me. What is that? I am at the meeting point. Unless I have to go to those guys. What?
Don't move. You're all under arrest.
Shit! Someone talked! Get out of here! Holy shit. The bastards. We almost bought it there. I can't thank you enough, Roy. Without your skills...
We were lucky. If there'd been more of them, I couldn't have done a thing. Their leader had this pass on him. It may come in handy.
It will. Listen, this meeting was a secret. That means one of us is a traitor. We have to find out who the mole is.
Possibly.
Or we're all dead in a hurry.
And how do you figure on finding out who the bastard is who did this? What's it got to do with the pass?
It must lead to the Technomancer's HQ. There have to be documents there that can indicate who's behind all this. Find them and we'll get some payback on the bastard who sold us out. But be careful, keep your head down. And above all, make sure you don't talk about your mission to anyone. We don't need the mole knowing we're coming after him.
All right, I'll get in there and try to find out who the traitor is.
Thanks, Roy.
Well, I'm guessing that if we don't do side missions, then yes, we can make it tonight.
Sir? Sir? There's still moles around, right?
What?
Not that I know of, no.
It's just that I wanted to start working my field again, but as soon as I turned my back, everything's been turned upside down.
What?
And you think that other moles came?
Well, that's what I thought. I didn't want to stick around to make sure.
Fine, it's close
I
by.
understand. I'll go see what's happening.
Thank you. It's just, I don't really dare to go there now.
I gotta go. See ya.
I'm only doing this because I know it's close by.
What are you doing here?
I'm a farm worker.
Well, hey, and I'm the dowser. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't happen to be destroying the cops, would you?
No, I mean, I have my reasons. Now leave me alone.
You listen real carefully, farm worker. You're gonna stop all this bullshit and get the hell out of here fast if you don't want me to take a personal interest in your case.
How?
Let's just say that if you don't feel like becoming fertilizer, you ought to get out of here and never come back. Is that clear?
Yes. Very clear.
I do not trust him.
So get going.
So we're gonna let him just... Alright.
But that's it? You seem pretty satisfied. It's over. No more moles? Come on, tell me what happened.
It wasn't the moles. Some shady-looking guy was sabotaging your work. But he won't be back anymore, believe me.
Shit, some guy? He'd have had to have something wrong with him. Must have been an abundant spy. Bastards. You made him pay, I hope.
I just said he won't bother you again. Seems pretty clear to me.
It is. It is. Here, take this. Thank you so much. I'm going back now. If you need me, you know where to find me.
Right. Technomancer, you need one more, so that would be it. After that, 25% shock and electric arc damage. That's good. And the shield is good. Yeah. Actually, let me check. I like this one. Oh, this is good. Was it locked or not? I don't remember. Let's see if we can. Bolak sounds good. Physical and physical reduction. Less electrical damage, but better health regeneration. Yeah, let's try this. Ooh. Wow, still alive. I didn't expect that. The place here looks much worse in terms of condition than in Technomancer.
Let's see. Looks like a list of names. The family of a certain Constancy. Shit, Jerry's virtue name. Seems they're being held on the site of a shadow line. Probably the one the Technomancer was talking about earlier. They were probably used to put pressure on Jerry. Poor bastard. I think I found the traitor.
So the work just stopped like that.
A group of terrorists sabotaged the excavation. We hit them hard, but unfortunately it'll take a long time to repair the damage.
You think I'm going to wait long? You've got everything you wanted. It's time to show results.
The incident at the site won't stop us continuing our experiments at the Shadow Line. Things are moving along nicely.
I hope so for your sake. Or believe me, you'll spend the rest of your life in the Source.
Okay. Just wish there was a quick way out of this place. I thought, you know, it's not like it's a huge place that, you know, it takes ages to walk through it. Just that... I wonder where he is now. Wow, all the way there. At least the enemies don't respawn as much as in the Technomancer. That's annoying over there.
So, any news? Did you find anything out?
Yeah, I got into the Technomancer's offices. According to some documents I found, the family of a certain Constancy is in their hands. They're threatening to torture them and kill him if he doesn't give them information.
Jerry, so it's you. How could you do this? You've been with us since the beginning. I trusted you.
You heard what Roy said. They've got my family, and they're gonna kill them. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You risked everyone's life. You risked everything we've been fighting for months. Everything some of us have died for.
Marco, please!
Hold on.
His family was in danger. Can't you take that into account?
I can understand, but I can't forgive him. We can't show mercy to traitors to the cause. Whatever their reasons. Otherwise, the entire resistance loses all its meaning.
Wow.
So long, Jerry.
The documents I found indicate where his family's being held. They're at a site of a shadow line that's being built. I heard the Dowser talking about it. At least it's the same place. He was talking about experiments the Technomancers are carrying out.
You mean they're experimenting on prisoners?
Yeah, I think so.
Those fucking monsters. This is sick. We gotta put a stop to this.
It is.
Roy, can you go straight there?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll go right away. Later.
Is this a quick travel? Political prisoners. What?
Hey! Hey, please! Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use us for tests, expose us to the sun. Some of us have even been operated on. If we stay here, we'll die. Or worse. Help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia. Okay, I demonstrated against the Technomancers, but that's all.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you, but I can't break the door down. Do you know who has the key?
A Technomancer, of course. Their leader here, I think. He's really powerful and heartless.
Those bastards. They're preying on the very people who stand a chance of making Aurora a better place. Using them for these atrocious experiments. They need to pay.
I agree.
How'd you end up here?
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble when the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place. They arrested my wife and me and took us here. She died after they did horrible things to her.
So, this is where most of the ones who got arrested ended up. We figured something horrible might have happened to them, but this...
What'd they do to you, exactly?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought I was gonna die, and I'm covered with blisters, but that's nothing compared to what they did to some of the others. They feed us strange things, disgusting water, pieces of flesh that looks human. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. We never saw them again. Please, get us out of this hell.
Any idea what's making them do this?
How could I possibly know what those madmen are thinking? They aren't human anymore.
You may have heard something.
Nothing. Just the screams of my friends. And that's more than I wanted to hear, believe me.
I believe you.
I'll be back as soon as I can. probably tied up.
What? That's alive? I thought it was some type of a tunnel. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna fight it. Oh, you can see me through the bars. Fantastic. Did you see that? That huge thing. I did. There it is.
What are you doing here? You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
Ah, poop. That can't be good. Can we really fight this? Alright. How? I cannot run away. Hope I have enough ammo. It's okay. Shift is holding. But okay. Sorted boss fight ever. Good thing I had enough ammo.
Just us now.
Okay. Wait. Don't do anything. Ammo. I think it should be okay. Fantastic! This is why the gun is better than the sword. No, I'm not going to kill him. Although perhaps I should.
have the key. Please hurry, some of us need help.
Here, I finally have the key. Take it and free your comrades.
Thank you. Thank you a million times. Wait. You're with the Resistance, right?
You could say that.
There was this guy who was part of it too. He was a prisoner here. His name was Sam. Do you know him?
No. So I guess he's dead then?
He said all kinds of strange things. About a deal with Abundance and how they were going to attack Green Hope to help them.
What?
He spoke to someone called Marco. He said he succeeded. That Abundance agreed to help them. Sounds crazy, right? He must have been raving. Thank you again, in any case.
Marco? Working with Abundance? I can't believe it.
You heard it, just like me.
I know Sam. I mean, I knew him. He was a friend of Marco's. That part is true. He left a long time ago. I thought he'd given up the fight. Roy, what does it all mean?
Marco has some explaining to do. There may be a reason for it all.
I wonder if there was any song, popular song, pop song, with Marco in its title. Or Marco Polo, even better.
So, did you get to the Shadow Line? Did you free the prisoners?
Yeah, I found them and freed them. And I found out some interesting things about the site.
After what we've just done, I'm not sure we need more information. We're going to be able to enter Shadow Lair and attack the source.
You want to leave soon, right? You wouldn't want us to still be around when Abundance shows up, would you?
What? How?
One of the prisoners heard about your alliance from some dying guy. The former member of the Resistance was your liaison with the other guild. How could you do that?
Don't you see? It was the only way to weaken and disperse the Technomancers enough so we could hope to defeat them. Abundance is ready to support the government we'll be setting up. And with their help, we'll finally have a chance.
At the expense of Green Hope, which has already cost Aurora a lot of blood.
What does that matter now? Aurora doesn't need Green Hope. What we really need is freedom. A future.
By giving part of the
And you
country?
really believe Abundance's promises? Don't you think the only thing they're interested in is getting a hold of this site?
Maybe. But once we have the source, we'll set up a new government. A government of the people.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Then we'll be stronger than ever, and Abundance won't be able to do a thing against us. Roy, you know that without me, the Resistance would be nothing. That I'm ready to give everything for it.
If we let traitors off the hook, it'll mean the death of the Resistance, remember? And you didn't just betray your side. You betrayed the Guild.
It's not treason. I did it for the good of the Resistance, of Aurora. You can't kill me, Roy. What will happen to the movement without me?
So long, Marco.
I never would have believed he'd betray us. I think he really wanted to help the cause, despite everything.
Maybe, but he landed us in a pile of shit. We have to leave Green Hope as soon as possible and take the source by force. The Technomancers were hit hard, so we have a chance to take them, and we can't pass it up.
We'll go then. You want one of your friends to come along?
I'd like Mary to come with us.
I keep asking myself why you drag her along with you. She's, bizarre. Never mind, we may be able to put her talents to use.
We're finally leaving Green Hope, fleeing before Abundance gets here, after shedding light on the activities of the Technomancers and weakening them. Not only did we sabotage their excavation site, but we also discovered the inhuman experiments they were carrying out on the defiant citizens of Aurora. We've won enough here for now, and hope they'll fall, along with the dowser that's backing them, so they'll have to confront their madness. I was even able to give the mutants here a hand. It may seem almost trivial, but it's still good news. Especially as I have lots of regrets. I would really have liked things to have turned out differently. I wish Marco hadn't betrayed us, that I hadn't had to kill him, that Green Hope had stayed ours. But we have to go on to the next chapter and keep moving forward. Mary is with me. One more Technomancer will be more than welcome in this march on the Source. Because the Tyrant will be well protected, and it's time we settled a few scores.
Feels like the Matrix.
There! Kill him!
I like how it stays faithful to the actual things you're carrying.
So, that's the source. All this wealth. But you've already been here, haven't you?
This takes me way back, Judy, and I only ever got to see the areas reserved for the Technomancers. I didn't have access to the government offices.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the dowser. It's time for the Resistance to confront the oppressor of the people. The Tyrant will be judged for his crimes. We have to be careful. Failure is not an option this close to victory. Defeating the Source's guards isn't going to be a cakewalk.
I'm not worried about the guards.
So he who has no fear has nothing to lose. I ask myself sometimes, what are you looking to gain fighting with us?
Innocence was put to death in front of my eyes. He didn't deserve to end up like that. Wisdom and his thugs will pay, I swear it.
Roy, revenge can destroy you. It's a darkness that can devour you from the inside. I liked Innocence. He was a pure soul. Avenge his death if you have to. Not for revenge, but for the future that he wanted.
Wait. The heart of the source. Alright, let's have a look. If this is the final mission. I think this is the final mission. Alright. I think we can upgrade my character, right? Yeah. If I do this, I can do that then. Guns have extra critical hit chance. Okay, do that. Definitely sounds good. Yeah, don't use traps. Guns deal 60% more damage. When it falls, deal minus 25 damage. Ah, so many good things, but I'll take the extra gun damage. 6 points, you can get Searcher. Okay, don't care. Recycler. It doesn't really matter, does it? Can I do that? Reputation neutral. I'm so neutral, I get no bonuses for anything. Alright, we don't really need anything. That's funny. Looks like my my answers to why I'm here and all that. You know, revenge. Kill my chances with Judy. Kind of funny actually. I mean, it doesn't annoy me that much because, let's face it, they're both like too much work. But I don't know. Let me double check. Yeah, I lost both of them. Oh yeah, that's well, that's realistic actually. I do get to lose everyone. Simply with my character. What is that noise? I mean, in the game. Can we open this? Hello guys. Get up, get up. Well, at least it's not, no, that's not what I want to do. Cannot set that. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Craft explosives, hand grenade. How many can it do? 40. No. 25, I think. Get up. Get up. She changed clothes. Rudy. No.
So all we have to do is enter this office, and it's done.
It's gotta end, and now is a good time. I need you to stay here while I sort this out with Judy.
You want to be alone with her and the old man? You think she's pretty? And you don't want me to distract you?
What?
Listen, people have all kinds of relationships, not just ones based on love or sex. There's also politics. Yeah, look, forget it, I'll be back.
Maybe. But she is pretty and an idealist. She can get a great many things from you with her fancy words.
Listen, the worry in your eyes gets me, really. But I'll be fine. Just wait for me here. I'll be right back.
This is weird. So, Judy comes. What? Oh, the general. I think that's the general. Yeah, it is.
What the? But you killed him. Why?
Wisdom was my friend. He was the leader of Aurora. I could not let him be dragged in front of an angry mob. Let the people judge him. You were going to debase Aurora in the eyes of the other guilds if you humiliated its dowser. I couldn't allow that.
You're completely wrong about us. Yes, he would have been judged, but it would have been fair. We're not here to destroy, but to rebuild.
Your beautiful ideas are naive and dangerous, girl. And I was sure you wouldn't understand. But I'm ready to answer for my actions.
You will be judged for this murder as well as for your involvement in a corrupt government. You will have to answer for many things.
Are you sure we can leave him alive after what he just did? You heard him. You think he'll just stand aside peacefully and watch the Resistance form a new government?
I'm not like him. I can't kill just because it suits me. He may be a pragmatist, but there is the blood of a hero running through his veins. He fought for Aurora. But this is your fight and your decision.
Since when pragmatist is a bad thing? I don't get that.
You're right. We're better than this. He needs to stand trial.
I guess I have to thank you for your mercy. Even if my execution is just postponed.
Yeah, you should thank him. You could have saved innocence but chose not to. Don't think he forgives you. Roy, I'm proud of you for not giving in to your anger. The page has been turned and we have a world to build. Come with me. The free people of Aurora await.
I didn't expect this ending. If this is indeed the ending. Epilogue. So that must have been the ending, right? Oh, the Innocent's home.
So, in the name of the Resistance and right ideas, of freedom for the people, I've committed sabotage, spied, even killed. Including one of their leaders who thought he was doing good and committed betrayal for the benefit of Abundance. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Thanks to our actions, the Technomancers are now under constant Resistance surveillance. Their dreams of power are at an end, this time. It was suggested I command them, but I don't like the idea of holding all these people on a leash like I was. Mary has joined their group. I think she felt lost without chains, but maybe one day, even though she's eccentric, she'll be leading them. The Resistance started to hunt down the traitors, the collaborators. That bastard Tenacity would have loved it. If he'd lived, I'm almost sure he'd have taken part. Judy is trying hard to calm things down, but popular feeling is too strong. They need blood to help them forget. Aurora will have to set up a new government. I hope, of course, that it'll be less corrupt, but I'm not dreaming. There will always be tyrants ready to take over the guild, ready to dominate the people for their own ends. Judy will keep debating as usual to try to defend her dream. She did, of course, ask for my help, but to be honest, I'm not sure I belong among them. I'll be staying here for a while regardless, just to see how things pan out. Because I know the conflict is far from over. Abundance will not give up so easily. The death of our Dowser and the recovery of Greenhope will give them the hope that they can crush us. And even if we still have a war hero, he'll soon be appearing before a court, if he's let off. I fear he'll be the leading opponent of the new government. Anyway, for the moment, life goes on and Aurora can now dream of a better future. One that Innocence, who sacrificed himself for this dream, will never know.
Yes, it is. The ending. The epilogue.
And so I write the final words of the war log of Innocence Smith to give it a proper ending. Farewell, kid.
Good game. I always let the credits roll, so I'm gonna do that now. Only 7 play testers. Impressive. I don't have a dream game. I can tell you about different genres of games, but not one that is above all. Wow, let me just the volume a bit. Alright, first of all, let me say a couple of things about this game. A very good game. I enjoyed it. The battle system was very good, the stories were good, the missions were fun, not very long. The dialogue was good, the acting was good. Not surprised really, because the same experience I had with the sequel, which I played first, the Technomancer. The funny thing is that this game is more streamlined than the sequel. And while this game doesn't reach the levels of the sequel for overall production values, I'm talking about length, variety, open world and all that, it more than makes up with that with the thankful lack of unbelievable grinding that was in the sequel. I think overall this is the better game, even though I do enjoy the Technomancer. Can't really think of anything bad to say about this game. I just enjoyed playing it. For me, it is worth playing if you are into action adventures like this, or light RPGs, or of course if you just like Mars as a setting for a game. Music was good. Everything about this game was good. No complaints at all. I'm glad I bought it, a few years ago, and I'm sorry I waited so long to play this game. But I'm glad I played it and finished it.